Now, the clock is fast ticking towards the deadline by the Supreme Court for the IEBC chairman and President Uhuru Kenyatta to file their responses to NASA flag bearer Raila Odinga's presidential petition. As usual, with such deadlines, the Supreme Court registrar will open until midnight to receive the responses. Raila, in his 25,000-page presidential petition, accuses the electoral agency of manipulating votes in favor of Uhuru, thereby denying him a win. IEBC Chief Electoral Officer Ezra Chiloba on Tuesday gave the assurance that the legal team will comply with a set of timelines that have been given out already by the court, all the originals of the presidential election result forms. Let's now once again speak to our senior reporter, Rita Tinina, for the latest update. Rita, any developments on this case so far?
Well, Akisa, since we last spoke around 1 p.m., nothing has happened. We are still waiting. As you mentioned there, they have until midnight, so we may be up for a longer wait here at the Supreme Court this afternoon. But we understand Uhuru Kenyatta may be filing his response anytime from 2:30 p.m., so we are waiting for that. The IEBC has indicated that it will file its response between 4 and 5 this evening, so we'll be on the lookout for that. Remember, Uhuru Kenyatta has a team of lawyers. The lead counsel in that team will be Paul Mwite. On the IEBC side, also a team of lawyers there. We have Paul Nyamodi among other lawyers. I beg your pardon. On the IEBC side, it is Paul Mwite who will be the lead counsel for Uhuru Kenyatta. We'll have Fred Ngatia as the lead counsel there. We are standing by for them to file those responses. And after filing those responses today, then the court tomorrow will hold that interlocutory session where they will be looking at several issues, just preliminary issues. Have the deadlines been met so far? Tomorrow as well, there will be the filing of written submissions. The petitioners and the respondents in the petition have until 7 p.m. in the evening to file those written submissions. And in that interlocutory session tomorrow, the court also may decide to merge that with the pre-trial conference, where they'll also be setting the house rules, how the petition will be had, what time, what amount of time will, for instance, the legal team for the petitioners Raila Odinga and Kalonzo Musyoka take, how much time will be the respondents be given to also argue out their case and such issues. And if that interlocutory session is combined with the pre-trial conference and all the issues are agreed, as well as the controversial issues, if those are sorted, then we might have the hearing start on Sunday and be had on Saturday and Sunday, and then therefore the judges could retire on Monday to come up with their ruling. But if that interlocutory session tomorrow just handles the issues, including those seeking to be enjoined in the petition, whether they will be enjoined, we have a Kuruau court, we have Professor Michael Wainaina, the AG Attorney General Githu Muigai may also seek to be enjoined in the petition. That will be decided tomorrow in that interlocutory session. So if that session is not combined with the pre-trial conference, then the pre-trial conference will be held on Saturday, and so it means that the case will start, the hearing of the case will start on Sunday and Monday, leaving the judges to retire from Tuesday to come up with a ruling which will be delivered by Friday, since Friday is when that 14-day deadline by the Constitution, which gives 14 days for the Supreme Court to hear and determine a presidential petition. So, Akisa, we are still waiting here. We don't know for sure yet when they will come. Remember, when NASA was filing its petition, it also had a midnight deadline, and it just came a few minutes to midnight. So we are prepared. We may be here until midnight, but we are hoping, as I indicated there, we have been told that Uhuru Kenyatta's team will be coming here anytime from 2:30, and the IEBC teams as well, the legal team, will be coming to file their responses between 4 and 5 this evening. Akisa.
Rita, quickly, kindly just let us in on who have applied to be enjoined in this particular case.
Well, so far, Uhuru Court, he was the Third Way Alliance presidential candidate in the August 8th polls. He applied on Monday. He is supporting the NASA petition, the petition by Raila Odinga and Kalonzo Musyoka. He argues there were major flaws in the elections conducted by the IEBC, so he will be supporting the NASA petition. Professor Michael Wainaina, he filed his application yesterday, but he's seeking to be enjoined in the petition as a respondent. He says he has faith in the IEBC. He wants to demonstrate to the court why he thinks the IEBC conducted the elections in a free and fair manner. He also says he has looked at the petition by NASA, and he says he does not see any reason why the Uhuru Kenyatta election should be annulled by the court. The Attorney General, Githu Muigai, in many of the cases, he seeks to be enjoined in the suits as amicus, as a friend of the court. So in this particular case, he may also seek to be enjoined. He is yet to make that application, but there is still time. Other parties may also be interested. They have not made their applications, but outside the court, they have expressed their dissatisfactions, their reservations with the way the election was carried out. We have Africa, we have the Katiba Institute. So some of those may also be seeking to be enjoined as parties in this petition. But so far, only Uhuru Court and Professor Michael Wainaina have filed their applications here at the Supreme Court Registry. Akisa.